So simplifying trigonometric expressions by factoring. So we're given simplify sine squared x cosine x minus sine, and we have pi over 2 minus x. So if we look at this sine pi over 2 minus x, you can see this is a cofunction identity. So what do we know about cofunction identities? Well, sine pi 2 minus x is a complementary angle, and this is complementary or equal to cosine of x. So we can rewrite and replace sine of x with cosine of x. So now we're going to factor. So we're going to factor by minus cosine of x. So if we do that, so we're going to multiply, so minus cosine of x, we need to multiply by a minus sine squared of x for it to be positive. And we've got cosine, so this will be, that'll be okay. And then we need, for this to be minus cosine, we need to multiply by plus, so it's going to be plus 1. So now I can multiply, so we can use the minus cosine of x, and then we have here 1 minus sine squared x, which the Pythagorean identity, this is going to be 1 minus sine squared x is equal to cosine squared of x. So we'll have cosine x multiplied by cosine squared x. And then if I multiply, we'll have minus cosine cubed x. And this will be our final answer. Okay, so simplify minus cosecant pi over 2 minus x. This is a cofunction identity. And then we have minus tan squared x secant x. So our cofunction identity, so our cosecant pi over 2 minus x, the complementary angle with cosecant is secant of x. So we can just substitute. So we'll replace, so this is going to be minus secant x minus, and we have minus tan x, and then we have secant of x. So now I can factor. So I'm going to factor with minus secant of x. So minus secant of x, and this is going to be 1. And then we'll have plus tan squared theta. So this becomes a minus, and tan of x rather. So if we then look at our Pythagorean identities, so 1 plus tan squared theta, this is equal to secant squared, or theta, or in this case x. So we're going to replace that. So secant x, and this is going to be secant squared x. If we multiply, This is going to be minus secant cubed x. And there's the final answer.